What up everyone, it's your man Nycc here, bringing you another Marvel Legends news video. And what I have for you today, we might be looking at the long-awaited, long-anticipated Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Sentinel figure. Let's just skip the intro here. Y'all know the deal. Leave a like if you support the channel. And yeah, let's just get into it. I want to say, first off, big thank you to the homie RG Collection from Instagram. Be sure to give him a follow over there. He sent me these images. And what we get is another rock base. A large rock base with a huge footprint and a half. And that is pretty much obvious that it's a Sentinel foot right there that we're looking at. And you get the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 figures surrounding it. So, oh man, this is something else. We get this little kind of cryptic message behind the figures, and it reads gen.search .. blah blah blah, you know, MTNT. At first I read it as TMNT. I'm like, yo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover? What's going on here? Not, but it's mutant, abbreviated. Yes, make one, Cerebro. Yeah, so you get some kind of clues in here. As you can see, it even has the word Trask in it. So I'm assuming if they're gonna make this X-Men 97 Sentinel, and I even hinted this a while back, I forgot which video, but I did say if they were to ever make an X-Men 97 Sentinel, it should include a Bolivar Trask figure. And it seems to me that that will be included with this, which, you know, it's a good inclusion, a smart inclusion. Product reveal detected. So yeah, you can see some of the cryptic wording here, and it is set to be revealed tomorrow. It says October 18th, 2024, which they did say they will have a product reveal for Friday. So we might just get this one reveal only. It didn't say products. I mean, if they're going to do just one reveal, this is a really big, no pun intended, big reveal, right? Because if they showed anything else, no one's going to talk about anything else other than this. So it might be the smart thing to do, just to let this be the one and only reveal for New York Comic Con. And remember, we got MCM London Comic Con and the Post 1027 events later at the end of this month, so there'll be more reveals. But I think they just want this one Sentinel, this one reveal, to take the main spotlight for now. Oh man, this is bonkers. Now, I didn't have this on my predictions video because I didn't think it would be this soon that they would reveal it. I thought this would be something they would save for next year. Now, in my predictions video, I did bring up, because I know some of you saw Dan Yoon's tweet going around, that he did mention that there will be a second chance offer at something, and to save your bread, right? So some were speculating HasLab Sentinel, HasLab Mephisto, but I need a refresher here. Chat, help me out here, because I gotta make sure I'm not going crazy here, but I could have sworn back at San Diego Comic-Con, I believe it was on the Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel, they were doing one of the specials, and Ryan Ting was talking about Dragon Man, and I could have sworn Ryan Ting said that there will be no HasLab Marvel Legends this year. I don't think this X-Men 97 is gonna be a HasLab. That would be the wrong business move. There's no way they could do a second Sentinel as a HasLab. That's just bad, alright? That will make them look bad. But I also don't think they're gonna reissue the HasLab Sentinel. Now, when I see this rock print, the rock base with the footprint on it, this is smaller. Like, this is a smaller footprint than comparing it to the HasLab Sentinel. I mean, the HasLab Sentinel was freaking huge, so this does look smaller. Now, the reason why I bring that up is because the footprint has like these two circular prints embedded on the rock base, right? And if you recall, the HasLab Sentinel has those circular, like two circular boot thrusters, right, underneath the boot. And so I don't think they're gonna do another HasLab Sentinel as a reissue or whatever. This is definitely new. Again, the footprint is a lot smaller. I think this is going to be, as I, said in the past, if they do an X-Men 97 Sentinel, it should be between 14 to 16 inch. I think that's what we're going to get here. A 14 to 16 inch fully articulated Sentinel. I even saw it's Dan Who. He had a viral reel on his stories, and it did show the X-Men 97 Sentinel on it. So it all hints to the X-Men 97 Sentinel. So I think that second chance offer tweet from Dan Yoon is meant to be a second chance offer of the same character of the Sentinel, and not a second chance offer at the same HasLab figure that was released before. This way, people still get another chance to own another version of the Sentinel in figure form. And I'm excited for it. Like I said, I don't think they're going to do another HasLab Sentinel. It's not a good business strategy. I think this will be just like Dragon Man, direct to consumer, where it's, your open pre-order style kind of method. They have it open for a limited amount of time, and you just got to get your orders in. Speaking of that, Dragon Man, he does expire today, so make sure you get your orders in if you're looking to get him, because then that's it. He's not going to be sold after that. And then from what Dan Yoon's saying, it's not going to charge you today. It's going to charge you when it ships. So it's different from like a HasLab there. So that's cool. But just in case, if he's wrong, just keep an eye on your bank account if you did pre-order it. But I'm excited for this. Just looking at the footprint on this rock base, it looks like it's going to be a decent size. It would suck if they would reissue that Marvel Universe like they did with the Days of the Future Past Marvel Legends Sentinel packed in with Logan. That was like, what, $100 or something? And since I mentioned a price there, how much you think this is going to be? Because if it's 14 to 16 inch, God, I hope there is no light features involved in this. I want just a fully articulated Sentinel. They beaten the lights feature up to death, right? They beaten it to death with these previous Sentinel figures. So I'm just hoping for a clean, fully articulated figure, double jointed arms, double diaphragm joint, double jointed knees, obviously, good ankles. That's what I want in a Sentinel figure, is good ankles. But I'm not I'm not gonna keep my expectations high there, because ankles on every Sentinel figures, they just suck, and it's no fault on the design engineers. It's just the way the character is designed. It's hard to get around that, but hopefully they figure out a way to get some really good flexible ankle pivoting in there. But I do think that this might... Man, I hate freaking throwing out prices just because, I'm going to get those freaking idiots in the chat that say, oh, don't give them an idea. Like, bro, shut up. They already have the price already set way before I even call the price, all right? So, yeah, I mean, if I were to guess, it's not going to be like the HasLab Giant Man where it's 200. I think that would be way too much. The last Sentinel, not the HasLab one, the Days of the Future Past one, I think that was $100. That was 16 inches tall. So, prices have gone up. So, I would project maybe between 125 to 150 if I were to guess. Again, I don't know what's included in it. I'm assuming we're going to get a Trask figure included. I'm assuming that we're going to get a battle damage head to swap with it. Maybe a bendable tentacle. Who knows what else they would include with it. So I think it's going to be an open pre-order. I think that's probably the best way to go, than to just have it as regular mainline, or even a post-exclusive. Well, open pre-order would be a post-exclusive, but you know what I mean, like post-exclusive not being open pre-order and just being available, but because one, it would limit you if you're looking to army build, right? Two, it's gonna sell out like right away. It might just sell out. This is Sentinels we're talking about, and doing open pre-orders, they don't limit you. You could order as many as you want. I mean, if they do it mainline, hopefully they have that readily available all year round. You know, the arcade Sentinels were post exclusives. They did sell out. Then they put them back up for pre-order. They sold out again. Put them back up for pre-order. Sold out again. So I think hopefully it's a good thing. If they do sell out, they just keep replenishing them and keep them in stock. But there's gonna be a point where, all right, it's just gonna be gone. So, but then again, you got to think about if it is open pre-order, they only give you a month and a half to order it. So I don't know, man. But we'll see what happens. Look, whatever the case may be, I'm excited to get another Sentinel, the kind of Sentinel I do want, because again, nothing against the HasLab Sentinel. I love that one, but I use that mainly for my master mold, because it's almost like what 30 inches is like 26 inches or something like that. With the master mold head, it's a little bit taller. So I just want a traditional classic looking Sentinel that is friendlier to handle, and again, coming with the articulation that is needed, no batteries whatsoever, because that is going to hinder stuff. I want the Sentinel to be able to look down a good amount, up a good amount, you know. Yeah, the kind of Sentinel that a lot of us want. Our ideal Sentinel for Marvel Legends. Honestly, if you ask me, 14 to 16 inches is a little small for X-Men 97 scale accuracy wise. It should be a little bit bigger, maybe, you know, flirting with the 20-inch range, you know, 18, 19-inch, you know, 20-inch would be good, but I know it would be a little bit higher in price. That would probably creep the price up to $175. And again, we gotta just wait and see what it comes with. Obviously, we see this rock base, so it looks like we might get some really cool accessories to go along with this rock base. You know, the battle damage Sentinel head I mentioned, the bendable tentacle. Like, how can you not have a tentacle with a Sentinel, right? And maybe this time, give it some, you know, like large thrust effects. That's something that HasLab Sentinel didn't have, because it would be cool to finally get a flight stand so we can put our Sentinels in flight poses. That would be really, really nice. I mean, it would be one hell of a large flight stand, but at the same time, like, come on, it's due. We need that right now, because you got to do something for this Sentinel that hasn't been done for previous Sentinels to really stand out. Alright, that's all I have for you today, and be sure to stop by on the channel, as I'll fully cover the reveal tomorrow to keep you up to date. Now I kick it back to you. How tall do you think it'll be? What do you think the price tag will be? And what kind of accessories would you like to see included? I'd love to see some swappable battle damage parts for the chest, boots, etc. Comment below, let me know, we'll chat about it. Thanks for watching another Marvel Legends news video. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at xman87. Hit the notification bell so you always know when my latest videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next video. Peace.